Hello, everybody. Welcome to another podcast of the NBA playoff of the Too Good to Be True podcast. I'm your host, Pascal Mayala. We're gonna recap Game Three of the NBA playoff semifinals with all the remaining team that left on the NBA playoff. But first, before I continue, make sure to listen to this podcast on my YouTube channel, Too Good to Be True podcast. Subscribe, like, notify, leave your comment on my video if you want to comment on my video. If you want to see more video on my content, you can go to my channel, YouTube Too Good to Be True podcast. Also, you can listen to this podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can find this podcast. That being said, let's recap Game 3 of the NBA playoff. So let's start with the New York Knicks versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Uh, Great win for the New York Knicks, 108 to 94. Um, it was a little bit of a close game, but it's not really a close game. Let's start with the New York Knicks with Jalen Brunson with 32 points, 5 rebounds, and 9 assists. Kyle Anthony Towns did not play a good game. He got 8 points and 12 rebounds. Mikal Bridges 23 points and 3 rebounds. Josh Hart 12 and 11. Uh, Shaman to the bench 50 points compared to the Philadelphia 76er who had Tyrese Maxey got 17 points and 2 rebounds. Joel Embiid got 18 points and 6 rebounds. Kelly Oubre, 22 point and rebound. Pete Paul George, 50.5 rebound, and the bench did not show up. What did it show me? This playoff showed me. It showed me that the Nets are are going to the Eastern Conference Finals again. They are going to the Eastern Conference Finals again, and that also that they probably be ready to the next round. Um, and the team who do want to face Philly, uh, Cav or Detroit Piston. But let's not forget that even though I believe who was I believe their um first round I don't know who they were against. I forget. I always forget who their first round they were against. But an Atlanta Hawks, it was pretty much an easy run. This was pretty much an easy run. But the true test for the New York Knicks is going against Detroit Pistons or the Cavaliers. But to me, I can say that the Detroit Pistons are probably going to be the favorite to win this, in my opinion, to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I think this is going to be a battle that the Detroit Pistons wanted it, in my opinion. But meanwhile, for the Philadelphia 76ers, uh, let's say this. Let's pray that they do very well in the um, in the off season. It'll probably be game 4. Let's see what's gonna happen. While I'm recording this, I know they're playing game 4, so I'm gonna do it on a Tuesday morning. So I believe Tuesday morning I'm gonna do it. So to recap, game 4 for the other team. So let's see what's gonna happen. I don't want to spoil it already. If you have watched it, you watched it. If you haven't, I will recap it. But my question is for them. I mean, Joel Embiid is playing like half injury. What does it mean for him in the future for Philadelphia 76ers? Because I don't want I don't want to keep too detailed, but we had to question about the future of Joel Embiid in the Philadelphia 76ers. Moving on from the next game, Spurs, Timberwolves. The Spurs up 2-1, fun 115 to 108 with Victor Wembanyama, who had 39 points and 50 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox 17 points. Stephon Castle 13 and 14 point and 4 rebound. Devin Vessel got 13 points. Uh, K Johnson 11 points compared to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Everett, who was starting in the starting lineup, 32 point 14 rebound. Rudy Gobert 13 and 7. Julius Randle 12 and 6. McDaniel 17 and 7. And Nas Reed 18 points. Dosumu 11 points. So what I thought about this game? I thought this game could really go to a game 7, and I think that the Spurs are playing the Spurs way, but what they did in the regular season. Even though I said this, and you hear every time that regular season don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing until you go to the real season and show who you are in the playoff. Meanwhile, for the Timberwolves, I think they need to find a solution how to guard Wimby, because the way they can't guard Wimby, I don't know how they can guard Wimby. Rudy Gobert trying to do his best, but I mean, there's no answer for Victor Wembanyama. I'll be honest with you, there's no answer. And you also have to give credit to Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and the cast of the San Antonio Spurs, because they always step up when they need it the most. And I hope Game 4 does the same thing. Does the same thing. Now, moving on from the next game, uh, Piston Cav, great win for the Cav, 116 to 109. I mean, thank God they didn't get swept. And I was wondering if the James Harden would step up. I'll be honest with you, he did step up with a victory against the Detroit Pistons. But let's start with the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham, 27 and 10 and 10. Duncan Robinson, 15 points. Jordan Durant, 11 points. Tybarius Harris, 21 points. P. Reed, 11 points compared to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, all the four showed up. Uh, Donovan Mitchell, 35 points and 10 rebounds. Jaron Allen, 18 points. Yvonne Mobley, 13 points. James Harden, 19 points. We were always questioning, well, if James Harden will ever step up, but he did step up in a clutch moment that I seen from James Harden. And I will say this, that was a much needed win for the um for the Cavs. Meanwhile, for Detroit Pistons, you guys have really fumbled it. They're this close to close it, but it is what it is. Um, Work out in Game 4, find the solution to win the Game 4 and close it out in Game 5 against the Cavaliers. Because if they don't, I think it could go to a Game 7 series. And James Harden really step up while they needed the most. Donovan Mitchell will do Donovan Mitchell things. So I'm not worried about that. But also, my question is for the Cavs is that Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are very inconsistent into the game. They're very inconsistent during the series. Even though in the first round against my Raptors, they're very inconsistent in my opinion. Final game, OKC Lakers. OKC win Game 3, 131 to 108. 108. So let's start with the um, OKC. SGA with 33 points, 4 rebound, and 9 assists. Mitchell 24 point, 4 rebound, 10 assists. Chet Holmgren 18 point. Luke Dork 10 point. Wallace 16 point from the bench. Joe and also Joe um 12 point in the bench. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, LeBron James, 19.6 rebounds, 8 assists. And that's not really enough. That's not a LeBron James stat, but I understand why, because he's aging. So I don't blame him for that. Rui Hachimura, 21.5 rebounds and 4 assists. DeAndre Ayton 10 rebounds, Austin Reeves 17 points, Marcus Smart 10 points, Luke Kennard 18 points. What am I thought about this game? I've been saying this, Laker fan. I've been saying this with DeAndre Ayton. I've been saying this with DeAndre Ayton that I do not trust DeAndre Ayton in the playoff. And you gotta you gotta find a solution for him because he is not a number one option when he was in Phoenix. And I'm gonna tell you that DeAndre Ayton does not. He's unreliable. You can't rely on him. You cannot rely on DeAndre Ayton. Meanwhile, for LeBron James, 19 point, is aging. Um, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, I don't know because I thought they played pretty decent in the first half. In the second half, they pretty lost it, especially in the fourth quarter. I don't know. In the fourth quarter, they scored 29 points. 29 points. That's not good. OKC 41 point in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's pretty bad for the Lakers. And I think it was pretty much necessary to say this that the OKC. I got nothing to say about OKC, but I got something a lot to say about Lakers. That hold on. I'm just gonna keep clean my glasses. I clean my glasses on. I mean, I'm gonna clean my glasses. I think for the Lakers, I think the Luka Doncic really hurt them. But even though that the Luka um did not play, I don't think it will have the same result. I think they could have one, one, one. Would I won against OKC? But I don't think in this series the Lakers would have won against them. So uh, if if I see that for the Lakers they don't win game 4 at home, they're probably going to get swept. So I'll be honest with you. Um, Lakers have to find a solution. But thank you very much for listening to my podcast. I will record a game 4 after all the two games, um, other two games are played. I recorded on Tuesday morning. Make sure to follow me on social media, Pascal underscore Mayan underscore 15 on my Instagram, Facebook, Pascal Mayala, on thread, Pascal underscore Mayala underscore 15 on my threads. Also, you can follow me on X, formerly Twitter, Belly versus PMM. Yeah, that's my X account. Also, I got another account called Pascal Maya 613, my second account. So everything will be description on the link on my YouTube channel. That being said, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. While when I record game 4 of the NBA playoff.